What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pokemon Masters EX video. My name is Charlie, and today we are going to cover everything you need to know about egg Pokemon. So the very first thing that we're going to get into is what are egg Pokemon? Well, egg Pokemon are Pokemon you hatch from eggs. You have a list of them over here. I'm recording this before the big update at the end of December 2020, when your DAYCARE goes from being able to hold 100 Pokemon to being able to hold 200 Pokemon, so you'll be able to hold a lot more. So how are egg Pokemon different from normal sync pairs? Well, if we go to sync pairs, we'll just go to edit team here, and we'll just check out Misty. So the difference between egg Pokemon and regular sync pairs. So we have your player with certain Pokemon. You have Pikachu, Torchic, Solgaleo. So there's several quote-unquote normal sync pairs that you as the player are sync paired up with in the normal filter system here, in the normal menu for Pokemon. If we go to switch view, this gives us egg Pokemon. You can see in the switch view right here, you've got normal sync pairs. Oops. You've got normal sync pairs, and you have an egg over here. See that? So that's switching your view from normal to eggs. So this way you can go through and see which egg Pokemon you have. So we'll just focus on the 5 stars that I've got right here. Now, see, I switched Misty out for Blastoise right there. So you can do that. You can switch your normal types, your normal sync pairs with your egg sync pairs. But here's the thing, let's go ahead and put Blastoise on the team. And now let's switch back. I'm going to try to add Pikachu with me as the player, so it's my personal sync pair with my personal sync pair with Blastoise. See, you can't do it. A trainer with the same name is already on this team. Please choose another. So that's something that we can't do, is put multiple of the same person on the team. This includes let's say later on we get a Sigma suit for the player, which would be really cool. It's still the player, so you can't have Sigma suit me with regular me. Same thing with this. You can't have the player with one sync pair teamed up with the player with another sync pair. How to get eggs? Well, there's a few ways we can get eggs. The first part is by going to training areas. And it doesn't matter which training area you go to, we'll just go to the sync orb area. If you go to area details, oh, well, right now there's an egg event going on. Usually there would be, you would be able to see like the egg rate right there. So we'll go to legendary, we'll go to events, because right now we have an egg event currently going on at the time of recording. The rock, fire, and bug event. Now you can see that there's in area details. Here you go. So this is what we're going to look for in the training area. In the training area, you'll get a general pool of non-event eggs, and then for when an event happens, you get very focused fire or whatever the event is for. So for this one, you see right here the fire, egg, and bug symbols switching around. That's because it's letting you know those are what these eggs are specifically for. But if we go to my eggs that I currently have, none of them have that, because these are from the normal pool of eggs. Now, since we are here in the incubation area, in the top part, we have incubators. This is where you place eggs. Once you get them from a battle, they'll come here to your egg box, and then you can place them in an incubator. when they're in the incubator, it takes them a certain amount of time. The 3-star eggs, which these are, take 12 hours. So you can see right here, time required to hatch, 12 hours. For 2-star eggs, which are silver, they have the silver around them, those are 8 hours. And then for the 1-star eggs, which have bronze around them, I believe those are 4 hours. So, but I just never mess with 1-star eggs. Now, so in order to hatch the egg, you first have to place it in an incubator, like this. So you would say, oh, this one's, you can place eggs in incubators to hatch them. Okay. So you would tap on the egg that you want to place, and then you hit yes. And there you go. See how it's in there now? Now you see the difference between these two over here and this one over here. This one has 3 dots that you can see that are lit up red. The one on the right side that we just placed does not. They're considered blank right now. So what happens with these is, in order to hatch your egg, it has to go through the 12-hour, 8-hour, 4-hour time frame. You just have to wait that long. But you also have to do 3 battles in order to fulfill the requirements to fill up the egg. That's what these little dots mean, these little squares. Because I haven't done 3 battles with the egg I just placed, it's not going to hatch at the end of 12 hours. So I have to do 3 battles in order to hatch the egg. Alright, and that also freed up an extra egg box for me, a spot in my egg box. And let's head over to the daycare. Alright, so in the daycare, this is where all your Pokemon that get hatched come and live until you become a sync pair with them. So there's one more piece of an incubator that we need to talk about. Think about. So these two we have all the time. This one is an egg research item. We will probably get more egg research items in the future. But this one's called the EGGCELERATOR Pass. Now what the EGGCELERATOR Pass does, you have to use paid gems, 500 paid gems, so this is not free to play. And it allows the player to access, for a limited time, an incubator, as well as an auto incubate feature for 14 days, so 2 weeks. And you can tap the information above to see all the stuff here. Now I'm just gonna go over this stuff for you. So what this does is it gives you access to this 3rd incubator all the time for that 2-week period. And since we have all 3 of our free to play currently incubators ready or filled up, what we would do, so you can see right here, would you like to use auto incubate to hatch this egg? If we had the EGGCELERATOR Pass, you could do that. You could hit yes, and then a number would pop up at the top right corner of each of the eggs that you use this on. And that would be the order in which they would be incubated after something hatches. So when an egg hatched, that one would automatically go in there, so you don't have to, hey, did that egg hatch yet? Let me go put another egg in the incubator. So it's a very useful tool. I would only recommend doing it during egg events like the one that's currently going on right now, if you want to hatch as many eggs as possible, because we do get shiny Pokemon from eggs. So that's, one of the reasons why you would want to do it. Alright, so we're going to talk about this extra bonus incubator that we have on the right side here. So this incubator is an egg event incubator. During egg events, like the one that's currently going on right now, you'll get a free extra 4th or 3rd, depending on if you have the EGGCELERATOR Pass incubator, to help you hatch more eggs quickly, you know what I mean? So that's just, this one's not here all the time. You can see it's available for 13 more days, so it's only going to be here until the end of the egg event. When the egg event goes away, that one will go away. When the next egg event comes, then we'll get another egg event incubator. Alright, let's talk about the daycare. Alright, so from the egg box and incubator screen, on the bottom right hand side here, you can see daycare. Now this is where the Pokemon that you hatch from eggs go to live when they are not teamed up with you in a sync pair. Now, in order to form a sync pair, what you can do is you just tap on the Pokemon you want. You can say, would you like to form a sync pair with this Pokemon? You can hit yes, and then if you have a sync pair already with that type of Pokemon, in this case a Tauros, it doesn't matter if it's shiny or not, it'll still say, like, there's no difference between shiny and non-shiny when it comes to making a sync pair with that particular Pokemon. So, if I use a non-shiny Tauros, let me see if I've got, here we go, non-shiny Tauros, it'll still say, hey, do you want to switch out your current partner with this other Tauros? Okay. Now, we need to talk about donating Pokemon, because this is a big way to earn items that you'll need in order to power up your Pokemon later on. Now what you would do is you would hit the Donate Pokemon button right there, and then you can select, you know, however many you want, hit Donate. It'll say, note, donated Pokemon are gone permanently. Remember, these are permanently gone. I'm not going to do it, but because I need these guys, I go through and donate the ones that come automatically. But when you do that, you will get, let me go to my bag real quick, you will get egg research tickets. You can find these in your bag, and what these are able to do for you is in the shop, in the exchange shop, you'll be there's a monthly exchange where you'll be able to exchange these for berry tarts. Now, berry tarts are used to power up your Pokemon. We'll go over that in just a little bit. But that's why you would want to donate your Pokemon that you don't want to use. And we'll go over the Pokemon that you probably want to donate as opposed to the Pokemon you don't want to donate right now. Alright, so the Pokemon that you do want to donate versus the Pokemon you don't want to donate. Who do you want to donate? Well, I don't even think I do. Okay, so I have one here. Okay, so right here you can see, right here and right here, I've got two Blastoise. They are both special strikers. That's what that little symbol in the bottom left-hand corner means. But the symbols right here in the bottom right-hand corner... Oop, there we go. Okay. This one has 3, this one only has 1. Now, what does that mean? It means how many passive skills they have. So when you hatch a Pokemon, it has a chance of being a 1 passive, 2 passive, or 3 passive Pokemon. Now the difference between that is more passive skills means more of an edge that you'll have in battle. And if it depends on if it's a special striker, if it's a striker tech unit, or a support, it'll help out its role for your team. This one right here in particular, what I call Mosh Toys, this was my Kanto starter egg that you get when you first start the game. So I'm very proud of this guy, but, you know, I would never use him because he's a 1 passive. And he's actually a little bit weaker than the normal Blastoise that you would get from the egg event that features Blastoise. So that's a big difference. So if you wanted to donate a Pokemon, it would be a 1 passive or a 2 passive. You would want to keep all your 3 passives. Okay, so here you go. This is just a regular Squirtle. We'll go ahead and donate this Squirtle because we already have, you know, a regular Blastoise. So it's the same, even though it's a 3 passive, we have a extra striker Blastoise. So we can donate this one and I'll show you. See right here, egg research ticket. You will receive the following gifts from Professor Bellis. Would you like to continue? Yes. You have received the following gifts from Professor Bellis. 1 egg research ticket. So there we go. So that is what happens when you donate a Pokemon, what kind of Pokemon you want to donate, and what kind of Pokemon you want to keep. Alright, so now we're going to figure out how to power up your egg Pokemon. So you form your sync pair with them. First thing that we're going to do is in the sync pair button here, from the main menu. You go to level up. You can see there are sync pairs here that I do not have leveled up all the way. What we'll do, and these are, this is a 3 passive Lickitung. So what we would do, this is what I'm going to keep. So you would either use it in battles constantly, or you would use these level up items to get it to its maximum level. And that of course raises its stats up for it being much more useful in a battle. It wouldn't die right away. We don't have to worry about unlocking the level cap. Egg Pokemon don't have level caps. They can go automatically up to level 125, which is the current highest level. That might increase in the future if you're watching this in the future. Now, type skills. Type skills are very useful for putting teams together that are the same type. So, say the Blastoise here. His type skills are conditions form a team with 2 or more sync pairs that are the same type, so it's water. And the effects raises the ally's attack and special attack by 24 when using water type attacks, raises the maximum HP of all allied sync pairs by 24. So this is a max level type skill. In order to be able to power up types, let's actually go to one of the weaker guys real quick. These guys I know aren't powered up yet. So in order to power up your type skill, you would need a skill sphere used for upgrading type skills. Now in order to get a skill sphere, you need a certain amount of them. In order to get one, you need to go to the training area, and right here you have type skill area. Now this is where you need stamina in order to do this, but when you do this you get completion rewards, skill spheres. And the more you can use your, skip tickets to jump through this and get a lot if you want to. We'll go ahead and do a few. We'll just do 6. And here's our completion rewards. We got 24 skill spheres as completion rewards, and we got 2 extra for battle rewards. Now what we can do is we can go back to... Nope. Sync pairs. We'll go back to type skills. And now you see they have this glowing symbol in front of them. We can go there, and now you can see we need 10 skill spheres to go from level 1 to level 2. Just like that. And now we've upgraded its skill, type skill. You'll need a total of 60 type spheres. That is a tongue twister. 60 type spheres in order to get from 1 out of 4 to 4 out of 4 for your type skill. Can't believe I said that without messing up. Alright, so another way to power up your egg Pokemon are using lucky skills. Now, lucky skills are very, it's a rare thing in Pokemon Masters right now because you can only get lucky cookies, which are what's needed to unlock, well, you first need, here, let's go to one of the ones that I know doesn't have any. Alright, so take this Pinsir. Now, its lucky skill is locked. So what you need to do is get lucky scrolls, which you can only get as rewards, or sometimes they'll give them out as like login bonuses or something like that. Usually they're rewards for completing Battle Villa stages. So Battle Villa is the thing that we'll cover in another video, but suffice it to say, it's only around, it used to be a constant thing, it would be here every day. Now it's only here like every other week or so, something like that. So it is very limited to get lucky scrolls now, and lucky cookies, which are needed to give out lucky skills. So what we would do is you would use the lucky skill here, for egg Pokemon, you usually only need one Lucky Scroll to unlock the Lucky Skill slot. And then from here, you can go through whatever of the lucky cookies you have. Again, the bronze are 1 stars, silver is 2 stars, and gold is 3 stars. And with these, you can use them for getting different types of skills, which would help out. So this one is Escape Artist, prevents the Pokemon from becoming trapped. Yeah, we'll keep that one, why not? There you go. So that would help you out in a battle. So that is how to get a lucky skill for your egg Pokemon. So one thing that is a lot different from egg Pokemon as opposed to normal sync pairs is the sync grid. Just, you know, to make it real quick for you guys, egg Pokemon don't come with sync grids. They're a little bit stronger than your average, like, normal sync pair, but they just will never have sync grids. That's one of the limitations of a egg Pokemon. So, they might change it in the future, but I seriously doubt they will. But there you go. No sync grids for egg Pokemon. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is right here, the affinity. The affinity of egg Pokemon. What does that mean? Well, you can see here I've got a few that are maxed out on their affinity already. And so we'll tap the button, we'll go to the Blastoise. And so this is where Berry Tarts come in. So Berry Tarts, let's go to one that's not maxed out. Here we go. So you've got, again, 3 different types of Berry Tarts. You've got 2-star, which this one is. Let's go to one that's not maxed out yet. Here we go. Alright, so here we go. We got 1-star Berry Tarts. How do you get these? Well, you can get these as rewards during an egg event. You can also trade these with egg tickets that you get from donating egg Pokemon that you don't want with your egg research tickets. So there you go. You can get these. It's much easier to get the 1-star Berry Tarts. 2-star Berry Tarts are, you know, uncommon to get. They're a little bit harder to get. The 3-star Berry Tarts are much harder to get. You have to save those up and really invest in certain egg Pokemon that you want to power up. But we'll go ahead and power up this Lickitung. So this affects their actual stats. And when you do that, when you put in 20, it's just like using power-ups, like the star power-up tickets. Now we reach Affinity level 2, so this is kind of like your sync move, you know, 5 out of 5 kind of a thing. But instead of raising your star, it raises your affinity level. Alright, next we're actually going to look at potential and move level. So with these, you're going to use, of course, the power-up tickets, depending on what power, what like star level your Pokemon's at. So for 1-star, we have a bunch of 1-star power-ups. You can exchange these in the monthly exchange for egg research tickets. So that's why I have a lot of them. Is because you can get these every single month, as opposed to like the 2-star, which you need to get from egg events, and the 2 stars are really the stopping point. You really have to save those up, just like the 3-star Berry Tarts. With the 2-star power-up tickets, you need to really invest those in the egg Pokemon that you want to push up as far as you can get them to. So we'll go ahead and do one of these other guys. We'll do the Lickitung. So we'll put 20 in, and that's going to raise it up to being a 2-star sync pair. So that, of course, affects its stats, increases its stat as well. Woo! Potential increase to 2-star. Woo! So there you go. And here we have 2-star power-ups. We, of course, don't have them yet because we haven't done the new egg event yet. We'll do that in we'll cover the egg event in another video. But yeah. Now, level up moves. I'm actually going to use this on my Blastoise. It's a shiny Blastoise because, you know, you gotta be getting shinies. So what you would do is, instead of increasing its potential, its star potential, we would go over to level moves, level up moves. So this is like the sync move, essentially, for like normal sync pairs. But instead of using like a 5-star egg or a 5-star candy, move candy, you're using an egg move candy for egg Pokemon. It's specifically for egg Pokemon. So what we do is press up. You can put in, you know, this raises it to 5 out of 5. So we'll raise it to 2 out of 5. Boom, there you go. Moves have been leveled up. So Water Sync Beam, which is the sync move's name, has been powered up. Bubble Beam has been powered up. Water Pulse has been powered up. So there you go. It'll power up its sync move plus its normal attack moves. So when you get an egg Pokemon, it'll come in its base form. If it has evolutions, then you can evolve it, and that will also power up your Pokemon. So what you would first have to do is go to the DAYCARE and form a sync pair with one of your Pokemon. We'll go ahead and choose... we'll go ahead and choose a shiny Abra. Now, I already have a shiny Alakazam, but I want to show you guys the whole process. Now, from there, we'll go to Affinity. And from here, we can check out, in the bottom right-hand corner, our little baby Abra. Now, it's only at level 1. Right here, you can see the Evolve button right above the TARTS. Oop, let's scroll back. Okay. So we need to evolve it. It can only evolve at level 30, so we're going to have to power up. We're going to have to level it up a little bit. So let's go ahead and level it up a little bit. It's level 33. There we go. That works. And now we can go back to Affinity. We can find the Abra. And you can see when it's ready to evolve, it'll have this little symbol glowing right here. This is different from the type skill symbol that we saw earlier. This is the evolution symbol. And from here, we can use the evolution button. Now, in order to evolve, you need to have several items. One item is an evolution shard, which you see right here. And when we evolve it, we'll see the other evolution item that we'll need along with the evolution shard. So, Abra evolved into Kadabra, and there's a shiny Kadabra. Woo! We evolved it. Now, right here, we have an evolution crystal, and we would need to raise it up to level 45. Now, in order to get these evolution items, you need to go to the Explore, Training Area, and at the very bottom, Evolution Material Area. Now here you can see, in the top one, you can get both, you can get both of them, I think, from both of these. Let me check. So you can, but the evolution crystals are only as battle rewards here. They're not as completion rewards. So in the harder stage, you will actually get both evolution shards and evolution crystals. You can also get these in the exchange items menu. So we'll go ahead and check out the exchange items menu real quick. Exchange items. It's not in monthly, it's usually going to be in general. You just have to scroll to find it, because there's a lot of stuff you can exchange for. So here we go. So you can use daily vouchers, which used to be a thing way back in the day. If you have them, you can use them to change them out for evolution items, the evolution shard and evolution crystal. I don't think there's anything else that you can trade for right now. So you have to have those daily vouchers that we used to have back in the day in order to get them. You can actually exchange these daily vouchers for all kinds of things, but yeah, so that's another way to get evolution items if you're an older player. If you're a newer player, you probably won't have these daily vouchers anymore, so you'll have to do the training area method, which is the only other method I know that they give it to you. You can also get them, there is one other way. If you go to your Sync Pair Scouts, your daily scout, you can actually get a chance to get evolution crystals and evolution shards. So those are the only ways to get the necessary items to evolve your Pokemon your egg Pokemon, or just your regular normal sync pairs as well in Pokemon Masters. So we went over everything you need to know about egg Pokemon in Pokemon Masters EX. The egg candies, the evolution items, all that sort of stuff. The more expensive egg items, like the 3-star berry tarts, the 2-star power-ups, and the actual egg candies themselves are usually given out as rewards during egg events. So make sure you do the egg events. Make sure you do the egg events. Those are where you're going to get these items if you want to power up one of your favorite Pokemon. You know, I've got and this will come back later. I think it's actually in this fire type event. We'll go to Sync Pairs, Affinity. We have a shiny Charizard. You can actually hatch a shiny Charizard when it's not in this current event that's going on. Arcanine, I believe, is the shiny that's available, the fire type shiny. But in another fire type egg event that comes out later on in the year, you'll be able to get a shiny Charmander and evolve that up as well and power him up as much as possible. I've powered him up as much as possible. I will come out with a list in January 2021, and pretty much every time there's another egg event, I'll have a tier list of the most useful egg Pokemon that you would want to invest in and power up as much as you can. So make sure you guys check that out. Let me know if you found this video, because it's my first time really doing like an explains everything video. Let me know how helpful this video was for you down in the comments section. If there is anything that I missed, let me know down in the comments and I will definitely answer you guys. There's nothing I want you to be like in the dark about. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already so you never miss out on any of my daily Pokemon Masters EX content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.